Today, fellas, we are reading the best Steam reviews. You heard that right. I didn't say best reviewed games. I said the best Steam reviews. We're going to start off really strong with Among Us. The very first review I came across that tickled my fancy said, I killed my wife. Love that he chose to admit to this in a review, and love that he chose Among Us. Yeah, I get it. He probably meant he killed her in-game, but don't we just love that there's a slight chance that a killer is on the loose and he used Among Us to admit... Wait, okay. We don't like the slight chance that there's a killer on the loose. We're going to move on to the very next one. From Kasap, who says, my gambling addict friend... Sorry. I shouldn't laugh at gambling addict friend. He might know XQC. Let me come back to this. My gambling addict friend said if I post a review and gets 75 likes and 20 awards, that he will buy me a case of beer and some vodka. So I'm just gonna leave this here. Fishing for likes? That's actually an L. Cringe. Move on. Moving on to Apex Legends. At least you don't have to build an apartment complex to win in Apex. That is a slight at Fortnite, and I think we can all agree on that one. The very next guy says, I have depression. I just want to make it perfectly clear, he has depression as a repercussion of playing Apex Legends. We all know this. It makes perfect sense. That's why it has so many likes. And then snuck in here in the corner says, this game fun as hell. Now what he meant by that was, this game is as fun as literal hell, meaning the underworld, meaning eternal torture. For Battlefield 2042, not half bad. Totally not worth the full price. Got it for $7.85. Alright, this guy's changing like the voice he's using and his opinion like really quickly. When you start out, you say, not half bad. I'm thinking, alright, it might be good. Immediately followed by, totally not worth the full price. You got it for $7 or $8. Game is good for that price. Alright, so he likes it. We're positive again. But since EA did not finish this game, I will not finish this Then he just stopped. So I'm confused. You like it? You don't like it? What did you mean by they didn't finish it? But it was kind of funny because he didn't finish it. So it's featured. For Baldur's Gate, we have, after finishing this game, I just deinstalled every other game on my PC because I couldn't bear the thought of having trash like League of Legends on the same machine as this masterpiece. And let me say, that is so relatable. And not because I uninstall everything on my PC for Baldur's Gate 3, but because I ensure that trash like League of Legends is never on my computer at any given moment, and I actually do a weekly sweep where I check through all my files and make sure League of Legends isn't snuck in there somewhere. You think, Sleepless, why would it just appear one day? I don't know. Maybe I was having an episode, and I downloaded it mistakenly thinking it would help me or it would be fun, which we all know that's not true. Also for Baldur's Gate 3 is, I stopped using cocaine. That's how deeply involved I am in this game. Now, a more relatable review right beside it is, you can make girl with PP. And let me just say, this is exactly why I bought the game. As soon as I heard I could make an absolute bae with a fat hog hanging between her legs, I couldn't help myself. I had to purchase. This one's for Counter-Strike 2. We'll keep it real short and sweet. He says, you hear more N-words than in the 1700s. And that just adds up. Like, that just makes a lot of sense. For Destiny 2, we have, I will eat 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise for every like this review gets. Posted by Dino Mayonnaise. So, this guy really fucks with mayonnaise. And he has about 840 scoops he's got it down. For the game Don't Scream, this guy says, it didn't cream. I don't think he understood the game he was playing, but I hope he had an okay time. Well, actually, negative review. He did not have a good okay time. He was really hoping to cream. So, I feel bad for that guy. Hope he get a refund. Elden Ring. The note said chest ahead at the edge of a cliff with nothing in sight. There were plenty of bloodstains, but they must have missed the jump. I had to be sure. And that's, if you've played Elden Ring, you know that's really accurate to the experience. You see the note, you see the bloodstains. It says chest ahead, you know it's a lie. Everyone before that was a lie, but you just have to know for sure. Because you don't want to miss the chest. What are the chances you come back and remember, you know? And it's always a lie. You die, you fall to your death, but it was worth it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the greatest review I have ever read. God, I need Scarlet Rotussi. I never wanted to breed with anyone more than I want to with Malenia. Goddess of rot, that perfect curvy body, those perky breasts, the childbearing hips of a literal goddess. It honestly hurts knowing that I'll never mate with her, pass my genes through her, and have her birth a set of perfect offspring to become the new Elden Lords. Oh, I'd do anything for the chance to get Malenia, Goddess of Rot, pregnant. Anything. The fact that I can't is quite honestly too much to bear. Why would Miyazaki create something so perfect? To tantalize us? Laugh in our faces? Honestly, guys, I just can't anymore. On Fallout 76, we have nuking the community event was righteous and necessary. Now, I don't know what he means by this, but nuking anything in Fallout makes a lot of sense. I've never played this game, nor do I really play Fallout. But what's more important is directly underneath him is once again Dino Mayonnaise, and he will eat 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise for every like this review gets. And this one has 3,500 likes. It's a lot. That's a pool full of mayonnaise. You have to understand how much mayonnaise that is. Under Gorilla Tag, we have Monkey, which is nice. Yeah, Monkey. And underneath that, we have Kid was Monkey. I tag Kid. Kid cry. I laugh. I like. Wait, I need to reread that, but like more like I think this guy intended because we're dealing with monkeys. Kid was Monkey. I tag Kid. Kid cry. I laugh. I like. For Gray Zone Warfare, we have Tarkov for people with a job and a family. And the implications of what that means about Tarkov are so great and so true, bro. You cannot get into Tarkov unless you have 30 days of PTO saved up and you're ready to dedicate your life to learning the ins and outs of this game. And then you go on like TikTok or YouTube Shorts and there's just some dude who's like, all I do is rat and eat Cheez-Its. And he's sitting in a camp, or he's sitting in a bush camping, like literal spawns. Like spawns, extracts, everything. How can you win? Helldivers 2, it's just this guy who said something in Russian, and I have no idea what it says, but just given that the game's about democracy, I found this incredibly ironic, and I hope it's all hate. And he's saying, not recommended, democracy sucks, blah 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 blah, Russian vodka, not insensitive, just true, blah blah blah, Helldiver 2, something like that. I don't know. I don't speak Russian. This guy for My Hero 1's Justice 2 says, I got the Ultimate Edition for 75% off, so immediate W. Game is really fun, but there is literally nobody in the servers. But you do get to beat the ever-living shit out of the Purple Ball Man, so even bigger W. And I'm pretty sure he means that the little kid with all the purple balls that he throws at people, who's the absolute worst character of that whole show, that little fucking pervert. And I couldn't agree more with this guy, and if I could send him my money, I would. For Overwatch 2, we have... I know Overwatch 2 gets a lot of hate, but personally, I don't think it gets enough. Ninja on Palworld says, nobody will read my review, so I'll just say, I'm gay. Hey Ninja, I read your review, buddy, and it's okay that you're gay. It is. It's okay that you have a low taper fade.
You know what's crazy is that low taper fade, like, meme is, dude, it is still massive.
Yeah.
Massive.
For Rainbow Six Siege, we have, this community is so nice. I got a lot of tips on how to uninstall the game and kill myself. Hey bro, it's gonna be okay. You just don't need to play that game. Or basically any shooter ever, and you'll have a more positive experience. Son of a bitch, not again. I will eat 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise for every like this review gets. It's not even the same person. This guy says, please add bikini outfits for all female operators. Could not agree more. Actually. For Sea of Thieves, this guy says, I can never recommend any game that has a toxic atmosphere to it. This forces you into PvP modes if you want any realistic chance of getting anywhere. Toxic. Therefore, not recommended. Alright, so I just want to say real quick, I have like 400 hours in Sea of Thieves. It doesn't force you into a PvP mode, but the game is PvP. Like, That is the whole concept of Sea of Thieves. All right, it's not Sea of Little Bitches. Nope, Sea of Thieves. And you pray to God that nobody else wants your gold, because that's the whole point of the game. They come and take it from you. Sea of Thieves' big, massive problem is that the game's PvE and, like, just getting gold is so satisfying to people that they want to play it just for that. But to not recommend it, it's like you download a Call of Duty, it's like, yeah, well, it has really good camos, but you have to fight other people to get them. What the fuck? This is actually just a normal review for Starfield. It said, it's missing something and you feel that the entire playthrough. That is so true. I played Starfield 50, 60 hours. That is the most accurate thing on that game I've ever read. For Valheim, this guy says, this game is both fun and makes me want to rip my balls off and feed them to a shark. I don't know exactly where he's talking about, like at what point did he decide he wanted to eviscerate his nutsack. On War Thunder, we have War Thunder is like being a cocaine addict, and every time you go get cocaine from your dealer, he kicks you in the nuts, but you put up with it because you really want your cocaine, and now you're having genuine testicular problems when all you want is cocaine. So I get the analogy he's making here, like when you're addicted to a game, even when you stop liking it, you keep going. I don't know what he means by now you're having genuine testicular problems. Like, I think this guy, like, actually has issues with his balls, and that sucks. The only game where the developers have to beg their player base to stop leaking classified military documents. Hilarious. This is true, by the way. Go look up, like, a YouTube documentary about this. They are literally leaking classified U.S. military documents just so they can converse, I think, about, like, tanks and airplanes. Like, people in this game that play this game are on, like, watch lists, I'm confident. Directly underneath that is bombing people, going outside. Remember? Watch list. Wait, I almost left. And then right in the corner, I saw, this game makes me want to find government classified documents. I'm telling you, there's something, it's not fake. It's real. All right, last but not least, we have Warzone. This guy says, before I played Call of Duty Warzone, I had a small wee-wee. No friends, no girlfriend. This is really relatable so far. Depression and absolutely no will to live. None of these things have changed, but the game is pretty bad. Just a banging review, man. Also in Warzone, Happy Feet 93 says, fat ball sacks in my mouth.